With us, Rhonda Jones from Fox's hit show Empire, actress and host of LA TV's The Zoo. Nellie Castillo's here, and British host James McCourt. Welcome all. Good to have you.
Okay, we're going to start with some breaking news. We just saw Melania Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, at the detention center speaking out to detention workers. What are you guys' thoughts on this whole thing?
Well, as a resident Hispanic woman here in this panel,
and I'm an immigrant.
Right?
Yeah.
Me too. So I have to say that in good faith, this is a good action on her part. However, where does the policy stand still? So I think that really we need actions on the policy, but less on the kind of diplomatic type of a thing. So that's the way I see it.
It's turned into a bit of a circus somehow, this whole thing, I think. I mean, I suppose it's nice that she wants to go down there and do something, but you know, she's waking up next to Donald Trump every day. He's the person that can do something. It's like less about the show, more about the action.
Well, technically they don't wake up next to each other.
Apparently not.
Separate bedrooms.
Separate
Who
bedrooms.
can blame her?
But to do what though? You go down there to do what? No one's there to do what?
That's what I
What are you going to do?
That's what I insist on the policy, and that's where the real action is going to happen for these kids. This personally hits me on so many levels because, as you, James, I'm an immigrant, and I've been working so hard to make this country better for me, for my community, and my family. I have a 1-year-old daughter, and it just breaks me every day to see what's happening.
And I think we come here because we love America. We don't come here trying to make America like where we're from. Like, I totally embrace the whole American dream.
You're actually trying to make America great again.
You're
actually trying to make America great.
Yeah, but it's tough, you know, and I know they say go through the official channels, but even for me, as someone that's been on TV and had a slightly easier ride of it to get a green card, it still took a year, and it was a fortune. It cost a lot of money to do that.
And these people
it's not an option for
do
people.
not have it. And they're leaving for political asylum.
Right.
Wherever they are, it's obviously much worse.
Yes.
And this is a better life.
Yeah.
And I think we have to empathize. So if you have a child, or you know you would do anything for your kid, right? That's what I'm assuming. At least that's how I feel as a mom.
Yeah.
I would do anything for my children to have a better life.
But don't you think Melania's trip today, she spoke out against this before the president did. She's vocal. This is a big stance for her. She's staking claim, and she hasn't done otherwise. Don't you think it's a good thing?
You're not.
You're shaking your head.
You're not impressed.
Not really. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Because 1 minute you're against it, 1 minute you're for it. I just don't know what they're trying to do. But Melania, considering the fact that she is an immigrant, which is baffling to me, I can't fathom the words on what, like you said, it's a circus. It's a circus.
But we have to give it to her that she's actually taking some action on her part. We don't know the details about her relationship, if she's sleeping in separate bedrooms or whatnot. But what I'm saying is,
she just went down there to do what?
But just to bring awareness to this situation, which is good.
I guess it keeps it in the news, it keeps people watching it, which is good. Keeps a spotlight on it.
We just saw it on TV, so that brings awareness to the situation.
You raise an interesting point. Donald Trump's mom was an immigrant, his first wife was an immigrant, and his current wife was an immigrant.
I can't fathom the words. I don't understand. How are you not... You can relate to the situation. You're more relatable than anybody. You have family who are immigrants. I don't understand it.
Correct.
Okay,
Let's have some fun.
we're gonna have fun now. Okay, relationships, marriage. Now, Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson's fiance on Instagram, he says, you know what? You'd dream it. Wait, I can't even read it.
You dream it, feel like it's better than that. That's talking about Ariana Grande. Because the concept is sort of that he's the everyman. He looks like an everyman, and he has now secured this pop princess after like 2 minutes of knowing each other.
Well, he stopped by the Tonight Show the other night with Jimmy Fallon, and he confirmed their engagement. And after just a few weeks of dating, check it out. This is funny.
That you didn't have to get engaged to Ariana Grande to come on our show. But I did though. We love her so much. And I love you too.
I feel like I won a contest. It's funny walking down the street because like dudes are walking by and they're like, he was like, yo man, you like gave me hope.
And you know the funny thing is Pete added that he thinks it's weird that people are obsessed about it. What do you guys think? Can you really marry and know someone after 2 weeks?
Actually, I am 29 years old. I barely know myself. I'm still getting to know myself. I'm still learning myself. How can you possibly know someone in a matter of 2 weeks?
Well, that happened. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I was just going to say, like, when I met my partner at Warren, I did everything that I would tell everyone else not to do. And we spent every minute, every hour of every day together from day one. And you would imagine it would go horribly wrong because we didn't know each other. But we've stayed with 15 years together. So, You know, I think for some
15 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
You
like
just
a
jinxed
dream.
it now. I'm just going to tell you, James, right here.
And I have to say, same here. You know, my husband and I met him for his birthday in New York in a small restaurant in Little Italy, and just he was so kind and so welcoming. He said, you know, I'm Joanne, nice to meet you. He gave me his hand, and my panties dropped to the floor. I was
so early in the morning.
I was floored.
All it took was his hand?
Yes. And we have a baby. We've been together for 11 years. So.
Here's the thing.
I guess when you know, you know.
Wait, you do know, but you changed, like you just said. You changed so much in a small amount of time. Do you think it's the celebrity thing? Do you think Pete Davidson's from Staten Island? He has a really interesting history. His father, 9/11, passed away.
Right.
He
talked about his depression.
Yeah. And she's a little out there and always, you know, in the limelight. And he seems like a kind of quiet guy. I don't know. I wish them the best, but I don't know.
Absolutely.
Opposites attract sometimes,
I'm
right?
just getting ready to say that. Opposites attract. But 2 weeks, I'm still waiting on the text. I'm still waiting on the good morning text.
But
That's the first stage of just puppy
do you like
love.
the games, though? Do you like those initial little games where it's like, oh, I shouldn't text yet, I should wait a bit?
I
and
don't
all
play
that?
games.
You know what? Exactly.
No, I don't play. My mama gave me a Barbie doll and I tore it up because I don't play.
I will say this. I knew within minutes of meeting you that you were the one for me in terms of a work wife.
Oh my goodness, that was cute. That was
Streaming, that's why you can say it. Okay, I'm going to get him out of this trip, but it's true. I do love you. Okay, new mom, Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson. They seem to be going strong, regardless of that, you know, cheating scandal that Tristan was involved in, the NBA cheating scandal. Now, Khloe and her baby daddy have been seen all over LA this week, kissing from Nobu to nightclubs, even to Mickey D's, Little McDonald's. And Khloe's giving Tristan a second chance. So, question. Is there redemption? Can you have a second chance if you cheat?
Yeah, if somebody cheated on you, are they done?
I got a yes in one ear and a no in the other.
There's a zero tolerance policy on cheating people. Why is she still with him? I can't believe it. And she was about to have a baby, and then he cheated on her. That's the worst thing I could think of.
Listen, I feel like everyone is redeemable. Even Trump. Everybody is redeemable. Only because we don't know what led to his infidelity. We don't, and
with a pregnant wife about to give birth?
Granted, but there may be something going on his side with some insecurities with him that led him to infidelity. Not saying it's Khloe's fault. It's never that person's fault. But we don't know what led to his infidelity. It may be some issues going on with himself. Nothing with Khloe. It could be with him. Sometimes you got to put yourself in other folks' shoes before we just.
He was dating Khloe. He started dating Khloe while his ex was 6 months pregnant with his
a
baby.
pattern.
So
There you go. Definitely a pattern. But it's almost like an addiction. It may be an addiction, but when you're addicted, you get help. You seek help. He needs some healing.
We've seen very wrong things about a sex addiction, you know, being done and as an excuse. So yeah, I don't give him a pass.
You know, there's a cultural thing with the NBA that at least stereotypically that they cheat. A lot of those guys cheat.
I mean, look at Steph Curry. We never hear anything about LeBron James cheating on his
wife
or Steph Curry cheating on his wife.
That's a generalization, I think.
I mean, all men are not the same. You know, like I said, it may be some issues with him. You know that Steph Curry, he's secure.
There are a lot of women that throw themselves at these NBA guys,
too, but that doesn't mean catch it when they throw it.
Guess what this? Your guys are all going to see it on Keeping Up with the Kardashians because they filmed it all.
Yeah.
Can't wait, can we?
So get your popcorn ready, get your Mickey D's in order, and we're going to throw it out to you guys. This is the question of the day. What do you think of Khloe forgiving Tristan for cheating? You know, tweet us at GDLA and tell us what you think. I think, you know, once a cheater, always a cheater.
But
I think so too.
It worked for Jay-Z and Beyonce. So you can look at our Facebook page, Fox Los Angeles, which you may be watching us on right now, or Twitter at GDLA. But look, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they got a whole tour now about the fact that she's forgiven him.
We started with Lemonade, now we got this one, the response, they're in love, so maybe you're right.
Everyone is redeemable.
But this is the thing.
We're human, we make mistakes.
But don't kids make it a lot more complicated too?
Yes.
Also, and more reason to try to stay with somebody.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, that could just be that they're a brand now. They kind of have to stay together, don't they? Like the Beckhams, it's like everyone says there's been cheating there, but they'll never split up. There's too much money involved.
There was just an article about Victoria saying saying she's trying to be the perfect wife amidst divorce rumors for them.
Yeah. No, exactly. And those rumors have been around for a long time that David's been cheating on Victoria. I'm not sure it's happened the other way around, but definitely David on Victoria.
That's my point right there. Why is it that we never hear the opposite side of the story? Like when a woman...
Well, here's the go. There's two sides to every story, and the truth is in the middle.
Right?
So we'll never figure it out. James records the truth. Now, still to come, some breaking news about Meghan Markle's dad.
Oh, stay with us.
James, lucky you're here.
Yeah.
Our British expert. Just because you have a British accent, but you are an expert.
Covered.
Right. You are a royal expert. We'll be right back.